Hi guys, this is my next look. It's a requested job interview look. I'm going to stand up just for a moment, just so you can see what I'm wearing. This is just like a simple ruffle shirt, office, corporate look that you can wear. I've done one side here, so I've done my eye here and I've put my foundation on. This is going to be based for the corporate office job, the insurance, law firms, mutual firms, solicitors, that kind of thing. So the office look basically, and the job interview look, what you would hope to look for, because with makeup and interviews, you don't want to look like you've overdone it, but also you don't want to look like you haven't made the effort. In terms of my hair, I've put it up in a bun, because I think it's really professional. And it looks sort of out of the way, it's not messy, anything like that. So that's what I've done with that. For this look, for the eyes, basically I'll just show you, I've used my W7 palette. I've obviously gone in with my NYX eye primer, so I've put that on. I've put my L'Oreal True Match foundation in Ivory. I then put some loose translucent powder to take the colour away from Rimmel. And then I'm going to obviously put the colour back in after we do the other eye to show you how I did it. So let's just zoom you in a little. That's what the look on this side. So there's the eye, neutral browns, and I have put on some false lashes only because I wouldn't recommend it for every person to do, but I have extremely short, thin lashes, and so to try and make any sort of look very professional, I've put on some very light natural lashes. You wouldn't even realise if I hadn't said that I have false lashes on. You might just think that I've put on some mascara. So they're very light, but again, for me, you can actually see the difference. If you look in this eye, you can see in terms of this eye right here, the lashes are barely visible, so that was the reason I did that. So the colours I used were from my W7 palette. Let me just bring this in so you can see. So after I put on my foundation, I covered the entire lid with this one right here, and again my photos will be on my website. I then used this colour for the lower, just for the crease, right here. And then, just to define the eye, on top of the crease, and I blended it in, I used a matte brown. So it's not shimmery in any way, but it does define the eye. And I used this one right here. So all very neutral, but they do make that look that you want. The look, you know, I've made an effort, but it's not noticeable as to what you would sort of think about it afterwards, but it's definitely a fresh, clean look is what you're looking for with a job interview. And it's 2012, people want to, if it's for a course they're doing an interview for a job, for anything, you want to look amazing, you want to look like you've made the effort, but you also want to look like, this is what I do every day, I make the effort, you know, I want to be there 100%. So this is the look that I'm doing. So what I started off with is I started off using my blender brush, because the first colour I'm going to be doing is the pink I showed you, the light pink all over the lid. So we're just going to use our blender brush for that, because we're not going to be focusing in just one certain area. So let's just zoom in. Okay. Okay, so we're just going to be using that pink that I showed you again. Okay, so we're going to put that on our brush, and we're going to just focus that all over the eyelid, bringing that right up to the beyond the crease and up to the brow. I have quite dark brows, so I have obviously shaped them beforehand. I'd obviously encourage that as well, so that you look clean and fresh. So that's all over the lid. Just bring that up to the top. And now what I'm going to do is get my small applicator brush like this, and we're going to use the color, the second color I showed you, which I'm going to bring up to the frame, which is the pink, which is this one right here. Okay, and that's just going to be focused on the crease, the lower crease in the eye, because it makes you pop, it makes you look, you know, fresh, awake, it looks amazing. And again, these are all very neutral, so you don't need to worry like, will this look over the top? Will they think that that this is like what I wear all the time? And even if you do wear over the top makeup, for an interview, you can tone it down and still look amazing. And that's the great beauty of this look. So we're going to put the pink that I just showed you just at the crease. So we're going to stop at the crease. So I'll just do that now. And again, if you do have short eyebrows or very thin eyebrows, don't be afraid to look for natural lashes, or even individuals that make you just stand out that little bit more if you're comfortable wearing them. And you know, I would use them because just for me, I don't, as you can see in this eye, my lashes are really short, so that was the only reason I was using them for this tutorial. But again, I wouldn't obviously advise people who have gorgeous full lashes to put on fake false lashes if they have natural beautiful lashes. So we're just going to enhance that more, just bringing it to the crease. Okay, so I've just brought it to the crease. Now what I'm going to do is use and don't worry about fallout, we can clean that up afterwards, that's absolutely no problem. So what we're going to do now is use this matte brown that I was speaking about on the top, right there. Okay, so we're going to use that just above the crease, just here, and we're going to blend it, because it gives definition, it separates the eye, and it just gives that, you know, professional eye makeup look. So what I'm going to do is, with my applicator brush, because it's easier to control, we can blend it out afterwards, but you'll see what I mean. I'm going to use the very edge of the applicator brush, so this one here, the top here, with the brown, the matte brown. So there's no shimmer in any of these colours, so you don't have to worry about looking shimmery or glittery. And what I'm going to do is just hold my eye down gently so I'm not stretching or pulling, and all I'm doing is just making that divide. And it's a very light matte brown, so it's not going to look too harsh, it's not going to look not natural. And because they're very similar colours, light, natural pinks and browns, they actually blend in really well together. So I'm just going to get more of that matte brown and put it on my lid. And then we can obviously blend with our blender brush. Okay. So now I've got my blender brush and I'm just going to blend that out at the top. And then what I haven't done on this eye, I've waited until I had this eye done, is I've obviously put my NYX eyeshadow base on, but if you want to define it a little bit more, you can use the High Beam by Benefit, and I'm just going to put it right at the top of each area. This is what it looks like, and I'm just going to dot it at the top just to define the colour, and dot it at the top. Okay, and I'll show you the bottle. This is it, High Beam by Benefit, and all we do with our finger is we just dab that in, and it just separates the colours, but it blends them beautifully. And again, it gives you that awake, amazing look. So that's what I'm going to do on the other side as well. Again, if you have naturally straight hair, in terms of what hairstyle, you could have it down. I have very curly hair, and sometimes curly, I think, on me can look very casual, just on me personally. I'm just going to zoom out, and that's why I just put it back in a nice bun. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put my eyelashes on, my mascara, and I'll come back to you and we'll talk about the cheeks and the lips. Hi guys, so I'm back. I've put on my mascara and my lashes. Again, if you have lovely full lashes and you just need mascara, that's great. Just use that. Just for me, as I said before, I do have thin lashes. And I will show you the pictures obviously after this is finished. So what I'm going to do is, I've put on my translucent powder. I'm not really going to use bronzer in this look because I don't think if you're going to an interview that you want to look too bronzed. I think you want to look natural, so you've taken the colour out with the translucent powder, maybe put it back in again. You can use any blush that you choose, but what I'm going to use is Avon's colour trend in neutral pink. It gives that fresh look, like that you know, that's not like you naturally have the areas highlighted, so it's beautiful. It really works really well. I'm going to use that. You can also use this on the lips, but I'm going to change it up a bit. I am going to use it on the lips, but I'm also going to then add my Royal Gloss to give it that little bit of extra shine. So what I'm going to do is just twist this up. This is what it looks like. Okay, and what I'm going to do is just on the side, I'm going to shape it, and then we're going to blend it. I want it all the way up, just on the outer apples of my eyes, so on the outer corners, and then we're going to shape it and blend it in. So then you have that beautiful rosy look, but it's not over the top either. And then anywhere you feel you might need it again after that, you can put it in. That's the first one. And then we're going to do this side. You can dot it on, or you can kind of control it the way you put it on, whichever way you prefer. And then just manipulate it to where you want it to be. So what I'm going to do for the lips is I am going to put it on, but I'm going to put my Royal Jelly from Rimmel on over it to give it that extra. I wouldn't recommend a strong red for an interview. It's just my opinion. But you can see if you like this and let me know when you see the finished result. So we're just gonna, you can use a lip pencil if you want, or a lip brush, but I'm not going to do that for this look. And then so you can see it's just giving me that beautiful pink neutral look, and it's also it'll just, you know, really complement the rest of my makeup look. So what I'm going to do now is put on my Rimmel lip gloss over that. This one. Everything will be in the description box below, everything I've used. And we're just going to, this is what it looks like. Okay, so we're just going to tap that on afterwards. And there's the lips done. Then if you're going to do some contouring for your face, that's fine as well. If it looks a bit pale, I use accessories, and this is a bronzer, but I like it because the beauty of it is it's two-toned. And this one, even though it's a shimmery bronzer, this one actually is not very shimmery at all when it's on. I use this in work a lot, so this one is a really good one if you want to just contour the face and shape it. Obviously everybody knows any sort of dark shade under your, like, I wouldn't suggest bronzer for this look, but if you're using it under your chin, it's going to thin and slim the face. So what I'm going to do is use my brush, and I'm just going to use the brighter side of it. This one in particular is called Baked Sands Duo in Pearl, and it's from Accessories. So I'm just going to get that on my brush, and then I'm going to just contour here and the cheek area, and then obviously underneath. Okay. You can see I'm doing it very particular in some areas, just so that the whole face looks, and then obviously you want to get underneath the chin as well. Alright, so that would be my makeup for a job interview in corporate, in any office-based job. I'm going to zoom in now. I'm obviously going to take pictures that will be available on Kira Explosion of Beauty. So let's just... And that's the finished look. You can have your hair down or up. I just use, in terms of earrings, I just have diamante earrings in, diamonds. I would, studs basically. I wouldn't use, I'll just zoom all the way out there. I wouldn't use, I wouldn't wear long earrings or big earrings for an interview. I think it looks more professional if you have studs or pearls or anything like that, just to make it more professional. So I hope this helped you guys. I hope you try it out and see how you like it. All the products that I used will be in the description below. Thank you for requesting the look. It's great for start off the new year with a new job, new ideas, new opportunities for everybody. So thank you for watching and requesting, and do look at the website Kira Explosion of Beauty for all of the photos of this look. And my my Twitter page is at Kira5020Beauty, and you can get all the links to this look as well. Thank you for watching.